Hi everyone! In this video I am going to be testing out FlowArt Resin, which is new from the Epoxy Resin Store, and it's a high gloss clear coat resin and contains UV absorbers and HALs, which are hindered amine light stabilizers, and that basically means anti-yellowing. So there's links below for that and a discount code as well. And then to color, I'm going to be using some Rez light turquoise and sassy red pastes, and also the angel white and sapphire blue pastes. And I decided to do this piece as a swipe. So I've got the Rust-Oleum oil-based protective enamel paint, and it's in gloss white. And I'm going to actually be mixing that with the light turquoise for my swipe color. Now this FlowArt resin is a 1-to-1 ratio resin by volume, and you definitely want to make sure you scrape your sides and your stick and get everything mixed up until all the wispies are gone, so about 3 to 5 minutes. And I'm just going to pour everything out and get my colors mixed up here. And again, I'm going to be using the light turquoise with the Rust-Oleum for a swipe, and I just want a few drops in that much resin. Just very little, and I'll show you the difference. So the first one here is the white paste that's opaque, and then you want the Rust-Oleum to be translucent. So whatever color of the oil-based enamel paint that you have, you want it to be fairly translucent and be able to see the stick through it. If you have too much, it can actually make your cells kind of dissipate or collapse. And about 17 minutes after combining the hardener and resin, the bit I had left in the cup was starting to get warm, so I quickly got that poured out and spread around and got the sides covered as well so the resin would flow evenly. So I'm just laying the colors down here, kind of crisscrossing a little bit, and I was actually doing a live with Tish from the Artist Haven when I did this pour, and I got a little distracted and did this first swipe wrong. So this is what it looks like when you swipe the oil-based paint, basically the swipe color, over the other colors. It still will sell up and it gives a different effect than when you do it correctly, where you swipe the colors over the swipe color. So you'll see the difference in the cells here, and I mean, I guess it still turned out fine, and just had a little bit of a different look than what I intended, but that's okay. And just make sure you go slow. This is sped up about 4 times, and I'm just using some freezer paper to do the swipes here. And as I mentioned when I was doing the pour, I was doing a live from a live with Tish from the Artist Haven, and I've got a link below for that video if you'd like to check out that video, and definitely subscribe to her channel too. She does amazing acrylic pours, and I'm helping her learn a little bit more about resin here too. So, I do want to comment on the resin itself. As I mentioned, the bit in the cup was getting warm, so it's definitely a faster curing resin. It's a little bit thicker too. I personally like faster curing resins because then I know that what I'm doing is most likely going to stay and not just flow off the canvas that I'm working on or whatnot. So I actually really like that. I did notice it had a pretty strong smell, so if you're sensitive to smells, definitely be wearing a respirator and mask. You should be wearing one anyways, for safety reasons. But I do like this resin because it does cure pretty quickly. So you'll see that most of these cells that are popping up here, especially when I use the torch, they stay pretty well. And here's the end results. You can see towards that top left is where I accidentally got the wrong swipe, but these right here are the actual typical swipe cells where you can kind of see through through the canvas, and this is where it's opposite. It still gave some pretty interesting cells though, but I like how this one turned out, and definitely let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and check out Tish from the Artist Haven. Again, links below for her channel and discount codes for both the Epoxy Resin Store and Rez. You can get those from laursartcorner.net and use the codes below to get a discount, and I will see you guys later.